Somebody who was number one, Luke 5:12, I want you to read it, and is willing to read it, and then kind of tell what you guys connected with. And Kathy's already standing, so I'm going to come out here. You're so quick. You're number one.
Yeah, I don't like mediocrity. Sorry, number two.
Oh! Can you feel love tonight? Okay, go ahead and read.
Tonight.
Read, Jesus.
While Jesus was in one of the towns, a man came along who was covered with leprosy. When he saw Jesus, he fell on his face, with his face to the ground, and begged him, "Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean."
Okay, so what did this feel like to you guys? What did this word, the word begging is the only, what did that feel like to you guys?
Hitting bottom.
Rock bottom.
Hitting rock bottom, she said.
Do you have a time, you guys talk about a time in your lives when you hit that place, when you can identify with that?
How long is the list allowed to be?
Perhaps a short summation of one of them.
I think everyone has hit rock bottom at some point in time, and if we stop and pause and look up, we see Christ.
When you're at that place, you're pleading though. It's not a simple like, hey, could you come over and check out my front tire? I think it might be a little low, kind of thing.
No, it's a moment of desperation.
It's a desperate begging. It's a desperate ask. Excellent. Good job. All right, number two. All right. Sister embraces her number two-ness with passion.
Only because pride goes before a fall.
And in this corner. Oh my word. Okay, let's move on to Jesus. Luke chapter 8. Go sit down, Kathy.
Sorry. Went away.
Technology left you. Okay, go ahead.
As soon as he saw Jesus, he shrieked and fell down in front of him. Then he screamed, "Why are you interfering with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? Please, I beg you, don't torture me."
So what does that feel like to you? What does that
Shriek? You don't want me to do that here.
No, don't shriek. No shrieking. But what's the emotion that this demon is having here?
It is an abandonment of pride or shame. It is an abandonment of any social restriction.
Wow.
He shrieked.
Is there any time in your life when you've been at that place where you've abandoned pride and shame to ask for something that you wanted?
Yeah, in the car on the way to work.
Excellent. All right. Number three. My number three. Anybody from a number three group? You had Luke 9:38. All right. Over here. Someone going to read it? You going to read it for us? Excellent.
Stand up. Okay. A man in the crowd called out, "Teacher, I beg you to look at my son, for he is my only child."
So do you ever have a time, because you have kids, you have a small plethora of children, including the one that's sitting at your table. Did you ever have a time where your child was in distress, in trouble?
Oh, yes.
How did you react? How did you ask for help at that moment?
I said, "Oh, God." That was it. I mean, it wasn't swearing either.
Right.
That's all I could say.
And if they were going to a doctor or they needed help with a teacher or whatever that crisis was, how did you talk to that person?
Talking to a person who...
When you were asking someone to help your child.
You know, I went to the doctor and I put my hand on her back and I just patted her back. I mean, I didn't beg, but I knew everybody was working for his life.
Yeah.
I wasn't like this man because
they were already working.
Yeah.
If they'd been standing around, what would you have done?
If anyone was standing around...
If the doctors just would have been standing there, just going, well, give me some coffee. You know, what would you have done?
My husband, this was about Jody's drowning.
Oh.
And my husband got there, and he gave him artificial respiration, and he got the water was coming out, And then he just stopped and looked at him. I said, don't stop, and I hit him on the back of it. That was my exclamation.
That's the oh my right there. That is the passion. Thank you so much. Great job. All right, number 4. Number 4. All the way over there. Make me run. Passing Ed on the left. You got volunteer. All right.
Okay, so this is 31, 32. Simon, Simon, listen. Satan has demanded to sift all of you like wheat. But I have prayed for you that your own faith may not fail. And you, when once you have turned back, strengthen your brothers.
Oh, wow. So it's translated prayer there. What is that? What is the sense of that Jesus praying for Peter there?
It's like he's intercessing. He's fighting for it. He's standing in the gap saying, no, I've prayed for you that you'll be able to come back. And when you do, strengthen your brothers. It's a command.
It's a battle that's going on.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that moment where you're battling for somebody else and you're trying to fight for somebody else?
Yeah.
How did that feel?
Exhausting, but didn't want to give it up.
Wow. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Good job, guys. You were about